you ever felt the ache in your chest grow louder than your thoughts? A pull so deep, so ancient, that you couldn't explain it with logic, but your soul whispered, "He feels it too." Beautiful soul, if you felt that, you're not alone. There is a moment in every twin flame journey when the divine masculine, no matter how long he's run, how silent he's been, how deeply he's buried his feelings, can no longer escape the pull. That moment is now. He may still act like everything's under control, but inside, his heart is aching for something he can no longer deny. This isn't just longing, it's soul recognition. It's the cry of a heart that's finally hearing the call from the other half of its being. He feels you in the stillness of the night, in the in-between moments of his day, in the dreams that leave him gasping for answers. And the deeper truth, he can't stay away anymore because the energy you are radiating now is magnetic. It's healing, and it's calling him home. The signs he feels your pull, even in silence. Your soul knows when the winds shift, even if there are no messages, even if his world still looks the same on the outside, you feel it, because energy never lies. The divine masculine may still be quiet in the 3D, but inside, his world is spinning. The pull toward you is no longer a whisper. It's a roar, echoing through every corner of his being. Let's uncover the sacred signs that he feels your pull and can no longer resist your light. Sign 1. Emotional waves he can't explain. He starts feeling unexplainably emotional. Not just sadness, but waves of tenderness, regret, nostalgia, and yearning. And he doesn't know where it's coming from. But you do, because it's your love awakening his heart. Sign 2. You invade his dreams. He dreams of you more than ever now. Vivid, soulful dreams, some beautiful, some confusing, all deeply stirring. He wakes up feeling like he touched a part of eternity, and that part was you. Sign 3. He feels watched, but in a loving way. He may sense your energy, even if he can't name it. He looks over his shoulder, checks his phone, has a sudden urge to reach out, because on a soul level, you are right there. Sign 4. He feels restless in his old life. The karmic job, the superficial friendships, the unfulfilling relationship, none of it fits anymore. He may not fully understand why, but his soul does. You've awakened the truth within him. He's no longer content with the noise. He wants depth. He wants you. Sign 5. The telepathic echo. He hears your thoughts, feels your heartache, smiles at your joy. There's a telepathic echo, and he doesn't even know how deeply it's shaping his daily choices. But every time you whisper his name in your heart, he feels it. And that's the miracle, beautiful soul. Your light is calling him not just home to you, but home to himself. Why the pull is stronger now, the divine timing of awakening. Have you ever asked yourself, why now? Why does he suddenly feel you so intensely after all this time? It's not random. It's not coincidence. It's divine orchestration. There is a sacred law in the twin flame journey, divine timing. And when your vibration reaches a certain frequency, when you finally begin to choose yourself, when you stop chasing and start radiating, that's when the universe says, it's time. This isn't about punishing him for running. This is about alignment. Your soul has been doing the work, healing, releasing, rising. And as you ascend, Your energy becomes a beacon in the spiritual realm, a lighthouse cutting through the fog of confusion, illusion, and fear. He can't stay in the shadows anymore, because your light is no longer dim enough for him to ignore. You've reached a frequency where your love no longer comes from need, but from power, from truth, from unconditional surrender. And this, beautiful soul, this is what cracks his heart open. The universe doesn't push union when either flame is still rooted in fear. It allows the soul to feel the hunger for authenticity. And that hunger is rising in him now, because your soul is feeding him light, silently, endlessly, lovingly. He's not just coming back to you, he's rising because of you. What he feels as your energy transforms him. Let's step into his heart now, because while the divine masculine may not show it in words, his soul is having a profound emotional and spiritual reaction to your energy. And it's changing everything. He feels confused, but drawn. At first, he may not even realize it's you he's feeling. All he knows is that something has shifted. He's waking up with a tightness in his chest, a longing that no one around him can soothe. But underneath the confusion is recognition, a subtle remembering. Your essence, it lives in his bones, in his breath, in the quiet between his thoughts. He feels vulnerable, but curious. Your energy doesn't just feel familiar, it feels safe. For the first time in a long time, he doesn't want to guard his heart. He wants to understand what this connection is, why he can't stop thinking about you, why you feel more like home than home ever did. He feels love, but also fear. Yes, he feels your love, that fierce, divine, eternal love. But it also terrifies him, because it means he must let go of who he thought he had to be. It means surrender. And the masculine energy has been taught to control, not surrender. But your energy, soft, radiant, steady, is teaching him another way. He feels inspired. He's beginning to want more, to be more. You awaken something noble in him, the protector, the builder, the divine man he was born to be. You don't just attract his body, you ignite his purpose. And that's why he can't stay away. Because this is no longer about chasing love. It's about coming home to who he truly is. Your glow-up is the magnetic force behind his return. Let's shift the lens now, from him to you. Because the truth is, the divine masculine doesn't feel your pull just because he misses you. He feels your pull because you've risen. You've alchemized your pain into power. You've turned waiting into wisdom. You've stopped begging the universe for answers and become the answer. Your glow-up isn't just about looking radiant. It's about becoming a vibrational match to your soul's highest truth. You've reclaimed your energy. Where once you poured all your light into him, now you pour it into yourself. You nourish your body, you protect your peace, you honor your boundaries, and in doing so, you've become magnetic. You've learned to love from wholeness, not lack, no longer chasing, no longer shrinking, just radiating. And this shift is what draws him in, because your soul is no longer whispering, "Please come back." Your soul is now saying, "I am here, and I am whole. But if you are ready to rise with me, I welcome you." That is powerful. That is divine. That is the sacred feminine in her full glory. And the divine masculine feels it. He may not have the words, He may not yet know what to do with it. But make no mistake, your glow has awakened him. This is what the pull is. It's your evolution calling out to his soul and saying, "Now it's your turn to rise." How he responds when the pull becomes unbearable. There comes a point in every divine masculine's journey where the soul pull is no longer subtle. It becomes a force, undeniable, unrelenting, unmistakable. And when that happens, he changes. At first, he may resist harder. Yes, even now, even with all this love blooming in him, the mind wants control. It says, "This is too much, it's too fast, it's too vulnerable." He might distract himself, bury himself in work, or even reconnect with old patterns. But none of it satisfies, because nothing can mimic the feeling of your energy. The things that once numbed him now leave him empty. The people who once distracted him now feel like strangers, because you have become the compass of his soul. Then he may reach out in subtle ways. A random message, a like on your post, a dream he tells you about, or a conversation that seems casual, but underneath is loaded with meaning. He may test the waters before fully diving in, because what he truly wants isn't just connection. He wants reassurance that the sacred flame still burns. He may confess in unexpected ways. It might not be romantic poetry. It might be clumsy, hesitant, quiet. But if you listen with your heart, you'll hear it. "I've never stopped feeling you." And some divine masculines, they come back with tears in their eyes and truth on their tongue. They say the words you've waited lifetimes to hear. Not just "I love you," but "I see you, I feel you, I choose you." Because when the soul awakens, love is no longer optional. It's destiny. Holding the pull in grace and preparing for union. Now that the pull is undeniable, now that he feels you in every heartbeat, every breath, every still moment, what do you do with it? You hold it in grace, because this part of the journey is not about pushing, rushing, or demanding answers. This is about receiving. You are not just the counterpart. You are the anchor. You hold the vibration steady. You remain soft, yet strong. Open, but not chasing. Available, but not abandoning yourself. Because you know this reunion is not about possession. It's about mirroring divine truth. You've done the work. You've risen in frequency. You've embodied love without conditions, presence without pressure. And now, your job is to hold the flame. Not to light it for him, but to let yours burn so brightly that he finds his way back to it. That's how divine union is born. Not from fixing, not from waiting, but from becoming. So breathe deeply, beautiful soul. Feel the sacredness of this moment. Because when the divine masculine feels your pull this powerfully, when he begins to move toward you, not from fear, but from soul, you are no longer walking toward union. You are becoming union. And in that becoming, miracles unfold. The timelines collapse. The karmic layers peel away. The illusions fall. And all that remains is truth. You, him, one soul, two flames, eternally aligned. So trust the process. Love yourself even more deeply. And remember, you were never just waiting for him to come back. You were preparing to meet him as your highest self. And now, you're ready. And so, dear one, if your heart whispered yes throughout this message, if your soul stirred, if tears welled up, or if peace wrapped around you like a sacred cloak, know this: you are not alone. You are seen. You are loved. You are divinely guided. The divine masculine feels your pull. And now, everything is shifting. If this resonated with you, I invite you to like this video, subscribe to the Lion of God channel, and share this message with another soul who may need this light right now. And in the comments below, tell me, have you felt your divine masculine's pull lately? What signs has the universe shown you? Let this space be your spiritual home, a sanctuary for your twin flame journey. Until next time, keep shining, keep surrendering, and always, always choose love.